What if I told you that wild parrots don't just recognize their babies? They actually name them, using unique sounds that stick for life? Picture a dense rainforest canopy, alive with the vibrant chatter of a parrot flock. Among the green leaves, a mother parrot returns to her nest, but she doesn't just call out randomly. She makes a specific, complex whistle, one that belongs only to her youngest chick. And from the nest, that chick responds with the exact same sound. This isn't just communication. It's the sound of a parrot being called by its name. For decades, scientists believed that only humans assigned names. But research into parrot behavior has revealed something astonishing. Wild parrots develop unique signature calls for each of their offspring, calls that the chicks learn, adopt, and use for the rest of their lives. It's one of the clearest examples of learned vocal labels in the animal kingdom, and it changes how we understand intelligence, family, and identity in the wild. So, how did we discover this? And why would parrots evolve such a sophisticated naming system? It begins in the nest. When parrot chicks are born, they're essentially anonymous. They look similar, they sound similar, and in a crowded colony, telling them apart would seem nearly impossible. But parrot parents have solved this problem in the most elegant way. Within days of hatching, the parents begin experimenting with sounds, variations on contact calls, little chirps and whistles that they repeat around a specific chick. Over time, one of these sounds sticks. It becomes that chick's signature or name, but here's what's truly fascinating. The chick doesn't just recognize the sound. It learns to produce it itself. So when a parent calls out using that signature whistle, the chick can answer back with the same call. It's a two-way identification system, almost like a secret handshake between parent and child. Why go to all this trouble? In the wild, parrots live in large, noisy flocks. Being able to pick out your own chick's call from hundreds of other voices is a matter of survival. It helps parents find their young quickly, feed the right mouth, and avoid wasting energy on unrelated chicks. But there's more to it than efficiency. Researchers studying green-rumped parrotlets in Venezuela noticed something unexpected. When a parent was out foraging and wanted to check in, they'd use the chick's signature call, almost like shouting their child's name across a crowded playground. And the chick would call back, guiding the parent home. But here's the twist. The chicks didn't just learn their own names. They also learned the names of their siblings. That means inside a single nest, you might have 3 or 4 unique signature calls circulating, each one tied to a specific individual. It's a miniature society built on learned vocal labels, a system that allows parrots to keep track of complex family relationships in a chaotic auditory world. And it doesn't stop there. As the chicks grow up and leave the nest, they take their names with them. These signature calls become part of their social identity for life. When they form pair bonds as adults, they often incorporate elements of their mate's signature call into their own, creating what scientists call duet calls, a shared vocal fingerprint that strengthens their partnership. This ability to create, learn, and use abstract labels places parrots in an elite group of animals with complex vocal learning. Dolphins have signature whistles. Some bats use distinct social calls. But parrots take it a step further by embedding these learned names into the heart of family life, generation after generation. What's even more remarkable is that this isn't a hardwired instinct. It's a socially learned tradition. If a chick is raised without hearing its parents create a signature call, it may never develop one, or it might invent something completely new. This means parrot naming isn't just biological. It's cultural. Think about that for a moment. In the treetops, among feathers and fledglings, parrots are passing down something akin to a family language. They're not just making noise, they're building identity. They're reinforcing bonds. They're creating a system of recognition so sophisticated that it echoes one of humanity's oldest social inventions. The name, and perhaps that's the most humbling part of this discovery. For so long, we assumed naming was a uniquely human trait. But the truth is, in forests around the world, parrots have been doing something strikingly similar all along, whistling names into the wind, calling their children home, and reminding us that intelligence wears many feathers. What other animal intelligence secrets do you think are waiting to be uncovered? Let us know in the comments. Your suggestion could be the focus of our next deep dive.